Alright guys, so today I'm taking a look at a Wi-Fi switch, and this is a Wi-Fi switch designed to replace the existing light switch in the wall. So it's going to be a flat plate, and with it you get some labels so that you can label all of your wires according to whether you've got a neutral wire or load wire and everything. So that's really nice. You have a little manual here, and there's some documentation on the actual Amazon listing page that talks a little bit about the installation. So that image would be included at the beginning of the video if you want to go back and reference that, or of course use the included information. You also get your mounting hardware, so the 2 screws for mounting, and then you have your wire nuts. You have 4 of those per device, and you have a little giveaway type card, and then you have your faceplate and your wall switch. So your wall switch looks like this. It's not going to be able to dim the light, so keep that in mind. There's no dimming function at all. It does have an illumination here on the switch, and it's just a push button. Of course, you have your 4 wires on the back, pretty ample amount of wire to work with, your warning label, and this comes in a 4-pack. So there are the other ones, and there is the box that it comes in. So you can use the Smart Life app, or in my case, Toya. You could probably use their app if you wanted to, but most people are probably already using one of the other apps. Try using that app. You'll probably find that it works. So use that app instead, given that it works with your on your phone or on your tablet already. It probably works with just about all of the devices. I'll be using the Toya Smart app. So I just wanted to show you this though real quick. And you got this little faceplate. So once you screw this in, you see the mounting holes there. You just put this in place, and it just snaps in place. I'm not going to go ahead and snap it in place. I already have before, and I don't want to end up snapping it in and out too many times. But then you just have this little switch. So really nice, 15 amp, 1650 watt. So should be fine for pretty much most people's usage. Of course, like I say, you got your 4 wires. So anyway, I wanted to just show you this real quick like this beforehand, and then show you it installed and how that's going to work out. Of course, you want to shut your breaker off first and be safe. But the good thing is, of course, not only can you control this through your phone or tablet or whatever device you have it on, but you also have the option of using your Amazon Echo, your Google Home, or the If This Then That service is also an option if you decide to use that. So really versatile in that regard, and because you get 4 of them, it's nice. You can put them all throughout your house. So just wanted to show you that really quickly. Of course, each one comes with the different packages and the different wall plates available, so that you can make all of them look nice and work well. So that's all said. Let's take a look just real quick on how the installation will go for this, and see it actually work in action. Okay? There'll be a link below if you want to find out more, check out anything I didn't cover. Thanks for watching. Alright, so installation is pretty straightforward. As you can see, they did include this that we spoke about earlier. It's also duplicated some information in the actual manual and the picture on the Amazon listing. So you're basically just going to match those wires up. Mine's a little different than what yours might be, but it's going to be very similar. When you flip the breaker on, the unit will actually flash with a green light where this little light here is. We spoke about that earlier. That's going to flash green and give you a few moments to do the pairing mode. Of course, you can flip the breaker off and on if you need to get back into pairing mode, and then pop your plate on when you're finished. So we're going to do that here in just a moment. So basically, just as the labels indicate, you're going to locate your live wire, which is this black wire here, to the load wire. In this particular instance, the red wire here, you can see, and then the green is going to be your ground, and the white wires that you see, multiple, are the neutral for this particular setup. This is, like I said, a little bit different with the number of wires and everything, so yours may be a little bit different, but it's not going to be that big a deal. And you can use the included wire nuts they provide. Worked out just fine. Other than that, just getting into the pairing mode will allow you to utilize the app, and you can use the Smart Life app. I am using the Toya Smart, which is the same company basically. And if we go here to, I don't know how well you can see that, but kitchen, I'm going to tap on that. If I tap this, turns on, the light illuminates on the actual panel. So you get that little orange light there, and of course you can just touch to turn this off and on. And I am probably in the middle of my place, so the range seems to be fine. Pairing was quick and simple, very, very easy. You don't have to worry about, probably have to worry too much about range and issues in that regard. So other than that, it's pretty straightforward. It does have a instruction manual, as I mentioned. It kind of walks you through everything you need to know, but other than that, we're going to go ahead and button this up, cram the wires back in the wall, and pop on the plate. So other than that, check out the link below. You can find out more information and see basically the same little documentation you see in the user manual as far as the connectivity. Make sure it's going to work for your setup. Alright guys, so there you go, just real quick, and you can see I can actually, just go ahead and push the button if I want to. Also, just a heads up, I'm going to trigger your Echo possibly. So Alexa, turn the kitchen light on.
Okay.
So obviously you can turn it off and on through voice. Alexa, turn off the kitchen light. Alexa, turn off the kitchen light.
Okay.
So it's actually quite fast compared to the old unit I was using, which was just an adapter. So this actually works quite well. And I guess over time I'll start figuring out places I want to put the other lights. But that gives you a quick idea, hopefully, of how that all works. And of course you have to go into the Echo app and have it discover the device. And I just used the Toya Smart app as mentioned previously. And you can set up timers and schedules, and you can add it to different groups. Of course you can rename it to whatever you'd like. So you have a timer and countdown. You can add schedules and things. I don't know how well that's showing up for you. So you have all those options. And if you want to, obviously, you could use the other apps that are available. I use Toya because that was the first app I installed, and it's worked with every single smart device that I've tried so far, so I've had no issues. But anyway, that's kind of just how that all works. It gives you a little bit of an idea of the installation process. Obviously, I didn't show the screwing the screws in and out, because that's pretty straightforward. You take the screws out, put them back in, and then put your wire nuts on there, connect the wires. But I showed you the different wires and how they match up, so the documentation is all really accurate, very simple. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you found that useful. Check out the link below. You can read more about it, find out more. And otherwise, thanks for watching.